Hello everyone, I am the Lore Explorer, and this is Outer Wilds Echoes of the Eye, and this video will contain visual spoilers for that. With the return of mods brings the return of me freely exploring everywhere you can possibly think of in Outer Wilds, even places that we aren't supposed to be. And as always, this brings with it really cool sights and sometimes some awesome glitches, and I'm just really excited to share them with everyone. The first clip here is just at the Stranger. If you ride a raft all the way up to the dam, it actually has a crane set to pick you up and plop you down on the other side, ready to keep going, which I thought was pretty cool. Next, we actually stand on the furthest reach of the dam and look down to check out its damage. Then, we brave up and take the plunge with it as it crumbles. This, I'm pretty sure, is a hidden secret art room somewhere in the dream world. None of the art is fully loaded in, and it's usually protected by a space owl, so I haven't been able to get to normally yet. But this one is strange because, it's in outer space? Speaking of things in space, the teleportation in the dev's debugging mode sort of causes more bugs. But that's probably because I'm not using them for intended purposes like they would, but either way, help. Okay, I swear guys, this is just two random spaceships flying by the sun. I totally did not load in the spaceport of the Stranger and then teleport out somehow, leaving them loaded in. I promise, that's not it. Now this is where it starts to get really interesting, folks. This, my friends, is the dream world loaded into the solar system. It's so dark because it faces away from the ding-dang sun, which hopefully I might be able to change with mods if the object spawner gets back up and running. This one's just weird. People have claimed to see it without the suit, but if you enter the dream world and put on your suit with mods, the ship can be seen flying around in the sky doing circles. Weird. This is just the dark side of the Stranger from a fully loaded in perspective but far away. This is the light side of the Stranger, and it's really interesting to me because the ring is way bigger than I thought it was going to be. I always sort of imagined that the Alks could just see it, and this is how they would probably see it. Using the free cam, I was able to position myself in the center of the Stranger, and from here, you get a great view from the solar system. And it's kind of odd this light's blocking the sun. I always thought it was in a different place, and it's cool they actually added detail to it even though we'd probably never see it. Now, I really like this one because it teaches me something. I watched the green panels open up from the outside, and it seems they're a lot bigger than the regular Stranger, so they could technically be sun sails, but check this out. When the Stranger's power goes out overall, not only does the power go out, those panels blink out too. They aren't collecting light, they're emitting light. I mean, what the heck? I thought it was pretty neat to follow my character riding on the rafts with the free cam. It's just relaxing. Okay, this one is just awesome. I figured I'd set up the free cam and watch and see what happens to the spooky scary Alk boys once their fire gets put out. And when they deload from the simulation, they actually have a cool animation. They beam up. There is a secret reel that reveals what happened to the second test chamber in the lab. But we don't need to watch that because this is what happened. If we take the advanced warp core from the Ash Twin projects and head to the Stranger, we get a unique ending. The ending seems to hint that we live longer than if we do this on our ship, because we never get an exact distinct "you died from this." So I've been calling this one the Lonely Inhabitant ending. We probably end up eating algae or something strange, but at least we get to survive, I suppose? Next, I went to the Eye of the Universe to find the probe that the Aux used to seal off the eye signal. You can definitely see the antler symbolism there. It's really cool they decided to make this and add so much detail. Now for my favorite. Someone on Reddit was actually able to tell it was me simply because I had done it. Now, going to the dream world and teleporting out leaves the ring planet loaded into the skybox. I wish we got a name for the planet, but I spent a few entire loops just admiring it. So I thought I'd share that opportunity with you by sharing the highlights of that. And it ends around the timestamp 9:57 if you're simply bored or not interested. Now we're moving on to our friend and probably who everyone wants to see, the prisoner. I tried just teleporting to the prison, but the prisoner didn't really load in properly, making their lantern just float about. Sadly, this seems to be how the prisoner has spent the last 280,000 years or so. They do have a telescope here and a few floors, but that's how we found them. From here on out is just going to be cool views or angles of our friend. I also try to follow them out of the prison with the free cam, but I'll just let you watch. I'll just do my outro over the last few clips here. Thanks everyone for watching. If you enjoyed the video and want more content like it, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. YouTube really does care about stuff like that, especially at the small level this channel is. If you'd like to support the channel more directly, consider using the Super Thanks feature or becoming a member here on the channel. Which of course leads me to the special thank you to the members here. You guys give me the passion to bug the modders to get the mods just a little bit early, which I love so much because, I imagine I'm probably the first one to get inside the ring planet that's maybe not the devs. So thanks so much for that. And as always, this is the Lore Explorer diving deep into Echoes of the Eye to keep that feeling of exploration alive.